Hello YouTube, welcome to my shop. It's been a little while, but I do have a few new acquisitions.
Good. New acquisitions.
We had Christmas came up. Got a few things there. I actually posted my Amazon list, and my in-laws picked me up some stuff that was interesting. One of those applicable Christmas presents that you wouldn't expect, but hey, Amazon wishlist works out pretty well. Also picked up a few things for some repairs that I have to do, some things to finish the bandsaw, and some semi-random things off eBay. So come on over, let's have a look. It's one of the first primary items, the KB Electronics variable frequency drive for the bandsaw. I went ahead and picked up the reversing switch as well for it since it was relatively cheap. I don't know if it'll need to be reversed or not, but if the need ever arises, at least it's a capability that it has. As far as VFDs go, it's relatively simple compared to the Chinese ones that I have that you have to program and everything. While it doesn't have all the options that those do, it's actually a lot simpler and easier to set up. Plus it's in the fully sealed container, so it'll work better on a grinder that way. So this guy's first life may actually end up being running the bandsaw. So my current phase converter won't run the bandsaw, or at least it won't kick over the startup circuitry. The motor just kind of chugs. I'll probably hook this up to the motor so that I can actually get it running. I got some things to cut for the belt grinder, so having this on there, at least temporarily, will get the bandsaw running. The only other thing I'm waiting for on that is oil. All the oil had leaked out when it fell over, so got that on order. It should be here, I think, today or tomorrow, but I'll be able to get the bandsaw up and running, get some stuff cut up. I also got the collet alignment screw for the bridge port, so that'll probably be a video coming up shortly, replacing that guy. In order to do that job, I picked up a couple of these pin spanner wrenches. They were $10 or whatever on Amazon. I picked up some square Armstrong wrenches. Ended up with the wrong size. I got a 1/2 inch. I actually needed a 7/16 for the carriage lock on the closing lathe. A somewhat surprising gift that was somewhat applicable, or very applicable I should say. My in-laws actually picked this up. This is the 151 to 500 pin gauge set. I had thrown it on my Amazon wish list, and it's just the Chinesium ones, but I went through and mic'd a few of them. They're within their tolerance. I think they said 1 or 2/10, yeah, plus minus 0 to 2/10, and they were all within that. It would be a great addition for sizing up holes and making sure get those things right. And it's a good starting set, so I can get the ones that go around this, the 500 to 625 or whatever it is, 501 to 625, and the one prior to it, and we'll have a really nice set of pin gauges. So I've got a lot of these MT2 drill bits that they all work great in the Logan lathe because that's the tailstock size, but the closing actually has an MT4, and anytime I wanted to do this I had to use one of these, and then I had to adapt it to an MT3 and then an MT4 on top of that. And one night while I was still over in Australia, I was browsing on eBay and I saw they actually had a direct MT4 to MT2 adapter. So this will actually allow me to go with only one adapter right into the closing lathe. So while over in Australia, I did get a chance to go and check out Mick engineering shop. They have used tools and machinery and cutting tools and all kinds of stuff. While I was there, I picked up these angle blocks. So these came back, packed in my bags all the way from Australia. And I also got Hercules lathe plate from them. So I'll show a picture of that down here. That pretty much covers the new acquisitions for this week. Now that I'm back in the shop, I'll be trying to get more stuff out. I've got a few videos that I'm planning to make, which should be relatively simple to make, so I should have them being posted again fairly regularly. For now, I'm going to leave you with some video footage of Mick in Sydney, Australia. Enjoy.